In this three-part lecture, we're going to discuss how the tense aspect system operates in English. Our objectives are to recognize the steps in forming specific tense aspect forms, to explain what each tense aspect combination means with respect to the placement of the action on a timeline, and to discuss briefly how specific tense aspect combinations are used in natural speech and writing. Let's begin with tenses. English has two morphologically marked tenses, present and past. The present tense allows us to talk about actions or events that happen concurrently with our speech and writing, that is, at present. The present tense is minimally marked morphologically in English. The verb to be has the forms are, is, am in the present tense. The rest of the verbs show no overt inflection except third person singular, where the verb takes the suffix s. The past tense allows us to talk about events that happened before the time of speech or writing, that is, in the past. The past tense has a distinct morphological marker in English. Past tense verbs do not inflect for person or number, but they do take the ed suffix to indicate pastness. The suffix ed attaches to the stems of regular verbs, such as walk, talk, play, or count. But we also have 7 patterns in inflection of irregular verbs. These verbs were not irregular in Old English. They belong to 7 different classes of strong verbs. Although the concept of strong verbs is not particularly relevant in modern English, the Old English strong verbs have retained their strong verb patterns for the most part. So we say spoke and not speaked, bought and not buyed, drove and not drived. Now, you might say, what about the future? We can and do talk about the future in English. Surely we have the future tense as well. Well, no, not really. We use other verbal forms to express futurity. We either use the present tense or the modals. Let's look at examples of the present tense used to express futurity first. We tend to use present simple when we talk about scheduled actions or events, such as the film starts in 10 minutes. We tend to use present progressive when we talk about planned actions or events, as in, we're leaving on vacation next Tuesday. And we tend to use the combination of be going with the to infinitive of the main verb to indicate predicted events and actions, such as the weather is going to be hot in October. Modals are auxiliaries that do not have tense per se. They express the speaker's attitude towards the action. But we can use them to talk about the future with different degrees of certainty, as in, it will rain tomorrow, it could rain tomorrow, or the book should be available next week. In the next section of the lecture, we will talk about English aspects.